Utah State was a 21-point underdog against BYU Friday night. They hadn't won in Provo in 36 years. Both facts served as motivation for the Aggies against the 18th-ranked Cougars, who must now move forward with a new quarterback.
Considering only one in-state team will play us this year, it's a huge game. It means a lot. The two teams honor tradition.
They're excited about playing us? It's cool.
They're finally admitting that they're excited to play us.
Definitely a rival. They talk a lot, man. You know, you can't let that just go.
We are here in Provo. The BYU Cougars getting ready to host the Aggies, in-state rivals.
You got a team that's undefeated. There are talks of playoffs, and very deservedly so, and they got to run the table, and they're going to have to beat Utah State to do that.
Taysom calls for the shotgun snap. He will throw on first down. Sets it, goes deep. Jordan Leslie's open, and he makes the catch at the sideline at the 21-yard line of Utah State. What a play to open the game. Pulls it away from Jamal. Keeper left, around the corner, 10-5, into the end zone. Jumps into the end zone for the first score tonight. Play action for Hill here. He waits in the pocket. This time he is pressured and sacked. Utah State gets him. Low snap to Garrettson. Gets it. Pumps. Throws over the middle. Robinson makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies. Devontae Robinson with his first touchdown as an Aggie. Taysom Hill shotgun on a three-step. Steps up. Goes for the end zone. Matthews open and makes the catch for the touchdown. Mitch Matthews makes it 13-7 with the PAT pending.
Here's what he did. He remained calm and composed.
And a play-action rollout by Garrettson. He still got the ball. Darrell still got it. He'll score the touchdown for Utah State.
We had a chip on our shoulder, and we had something to prove.
All right, quickly to come out with Hill. It looked like that was false start. And then a fumble, and the Aggies jump on it. Do they get it? And the Aggies do have it. Snap it. Garrettson looks right, pump fake, throw it towards the end zone. Wide open Robinson. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies.
I just seen the corner. He bit. And I was just wide open in the end zone, basically. I just touchdown city.
Credit Utah State. They had some fast guys out there that ran by us a few times.
He rolls to the left, still with the ball, throws it long and out there. He has got it. Sharp's got it, and he'll score a touchdown for the Aggies.
He's balling. Plain and simple. He's straight balling out. And, you know, he's making plays when we need him to make plays, and he's doing his thing, and, you know, he's making a name for himself.
Garrettson can throw the long ball.
He threw the ball well. He throws the deep ball well.
We let him, showcase that ability, and it hurt us.
You know, everything surrounding the last 2 weeks, my hat's off to that young man.
The ball goes to Taysom's right hip as he takes a shotgun snap. Hill does. Now the quarterback keeper trying to stretch it out to the right side, gets to the edge, but not all the way around the corner. Uh-oh. Yep. He got hurt on that play, and he's out.
Really difficult to watch Taysom go down. Early report is it is a broken leg.
That kid is a tremendous competitor. I hate that for him.
You know, it kind of knocks the wind out of you a little because, you know, he's a great athlete, great quarterback, and, you know, a team captain, team leader.
And Taysom Hill is in a lot of pain.
So Christian Stewart will be our quarterback.
Stewart. And he's going to throw. Ball was tipped, and then it's intercepted. On the deflection, picked off.
Garrettson under center. Turn around. Hand off to Nick Vigil, left side, and he's in. Touchdown, Aggies. Nick Vigil.
It was fun. He came up to me the week before the bye week, and he said, we're going to put it in the package during the bye week, and so we put it in this last weekend.
When we needed those hard yards, he got those for us, those third and shorts, you know, second and third and four, getting those first downs.
What an athlete. What a player. Very, very natural. Phenomenal performance tonight on both sides of the ball. And
Stewart rolls to the left side, buys a little time, now looks back and throws it down the middle, and centers, intercepts. And getting pressured, steps up in the pocket, hit as he throws, overthrown, picked off again by Utah State. Stewart gets pressured middle and sacked back at the 5.
It's a sweet win.
Utah State wins it 35-20 over BYU. They stopped 36 years of frustration.
That's a long time coming for all Aggie Nation, I'll just say that.
It's awesome. It's the greatest thing I've experienced.
Happy to bring that wagon wheel back to Logan.
I could hear that celebration from outside the locker room. We welcome back Hans and Christian. So much to discuss, but let's begin with the injury to Taysom Hill. This was BYU's worst nightmare.
Worst nightmare ever for BYU. I can't think of a single team in the country that relies on one player more than BYU relied on Taysom Hill. He's one guy that couldn't go down, and he did. So you don't feel like you just lost this game. You feel like you lost your season. This play right here, Taysom Hill, an opportunity to give. Christian, he keeps.
Yeah, and you see as he's trying to keep it outside, the safety comes up, puts a lick on him, but if anything, his leg just buckles. As you see that fibula, ankle area just snaps. It's a normal tackle. You have them happen all the time, but you see his momentum. The tackler here comes down as he swings his momentum, his body weight on top of that leg, on top of that brace. Where's it going to give? It's going to give it his ankle. Obviously gruesome to see, but that's part of football, and you hope he recovers quickly because he's an absolute athlete, and he's had an amazing season, and good thing he has another year of eligibility.
Now, BYU's going to miss him, but Utah State had this game going before Taysom Hill even went out, and it all started with their offensive line. They showed up big in this game.
Oh, you can see that, you know, right here, this giant circle. Nobody's in Garrettson's face. We got a three-man rush here. No one's even around. You got Bronson Kafusi on the top in no man's land. And who do you got wide open over the top? You got Hunter Sharp, one of his 5 receptions for 172 yards. Had a monstrous game. Really kind of turns the tide here. Puts it 28-14.
Okay, right here, Jordan Prater. He gets caught looking in the backfield. He's checking out what's the quarterback doing? What's Garrettson doing? What's he looking at? Next thing you know, he's missing a step. Too much speed over the top. You got to remember, Utah State's got some speed at the wide receiver spot, and BYU learned a very valuable lesson in this game. Can't let those guys get over the top. Can't get caught looking in the backfield.
And this guy was absolutely efficient to the maximum.
MVP?
My MVP. 19 for 25, 300-plus yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing. Who's your MVP?
My MVP, Nick Vigil.
Surprise.
New man crush, Nick Vigil. Love the guy.
Man crush Sunday.
9 tackles, 11 carries. Led the team in tackles and carries and yardage. Nick Vigil was fantastic. There you saw a tackle. Here you see his yardage. Watch his toughness, breaking the tackle, getting over the top, and getting himself all the way within 1 of that first down.
And another thing, this guy hadn't carried the ball of football until that night. They put in that package the previous week. An absolute natural. Comes up here, grit. This is the kind of player you want on your team. What a nice performance from Nick Vigil.
Love seeing Vigil do this. I love seeing the Utah State Aggies do it. I'm so proud of Matt Wells. He was fantastic. The boys showed up.
And guys, we haven't seen someone lead the team in tackles and rushing since probably the 1960s. So that's a pretty incredible feat by Nick Vigil.
It really is. And you know what? The last time Utah State beat the BYU Cougars, the man that they presented on the big wall, Jim McMahon was the starting quarterback.